Welcome to the AI and Corpus-aided self-directed interactive English and Mandarin pronunciation training course. You are now watching Introduction. In the introduction, we will show you the English and Mandarin spoken corpora developed by our research team, demonstrate how to use the two corpora, introduce the corpus and AI-aided pronunciation teaching and learning approach, and share with you AI tools for learning pronunciation. Review from previous literature suggested that corpora are effective tools in language teaching and learning, because data-driven learning can provide opportunities for students to identify language patterns and pronunciation features on the basis of authentic language data, and raise language awareness as much as teaching awareness, and provide more teaching resources and learning activities for teachers, such as classroom discussion and teacher-directed reflection. Therefore, this training program aims to help you identify the common features produced by speakers with different language backgrounds, such as Cantonese, Hakka, Tagalog, do self-reflection, and check whether you produce these features in your speech, and modify the teaching and learning approach to articulate the common features found in speakers with diverse backgrounds. In the following slides, we will first introduce the English pronunciation corpus, then the Mandarin pronunciation corpus. The English pronunciation corpus we developed is called Spoken English Corpus of Chinese and Non-Chinese Learners in Hong Kong. You can scan this QR code to get access to the corpus. Our corpus provides learners, teachers, and researchers with high-quality authentic recordings by containing 20 sets of speech data collected from local Hong Kong learners, 96 sets of data produced by English learners from 9 dialect groups in mainland China, and 20 sets of data provided by immigrant English learners from 5 ethnic groups in South Asia and Southeast Asia. There is currently around 1,460 minutes of recording data with phonological annotations that focus on 3 segmental features and 4 suprasegmental features in the corpus. Here are the phonological analysis foci we used for annotating the corpus data. In terms of segmental features, we annotated changes in syllable structure, including omission and insertion of consonants and vowels, as well as replacement of consonants and vowels, and mispronunciation. For suprasegmental features, we annotated the absented or inappropriate pausing, absence of consonant-vowel linking, inappropriate lexical stress and intonation. There are 2 functions in our corpus, browse and search. For the browse function, you can filter speaker by their gender, age, and language background, including native language, second language, and third language. In the data page, you can find speaker information, downloadable recordings, and unannotated transcript of the speech. For passage 1, we offered suprasegmental feature list. Each item under the list is clickable. You can click the items that would like to view. After selecting the suprasegmental features, annotated transcript will be shown automatically. For passage 2, we offered segmental feature list. Each item under the list is clickable. You can click the items that would like to view or click Show All to view all features. After selecting the segmental features, annotated transcript will be shown automatically. Different segmental features were annotated in different colors. If you have a specific pronunciation feature in mind and would like to know how this feature is performed by learners, you can use search function. Let's take omission of vowels as an example. In the search page, you can follow the steps for passage 2, which is annotated with segmental features. In step 1, you need to choose whether the feature is about syllable structure change, consonants, vowels, or mispronunciations. Since omission is a type of structure change, we select syllable structure change here. Then, in step 2, we can see our target feature, omission of vowels. In step 3, you can further refine your choice to omission of a particular vowel, such as the short E sound, as in sit, as shown here. After completing the steps, you will be able to see the search result, which shows the data pages of speakers who performed the feature. When you visit the data page of a speaker, the target feature is highlighted for you automatically in the annotated transcript. The Mandarin pronunciation corpus we developed is called Spoken Corpus of Hong Kong Learners of Mandarin. You can scan this QR code to get access to the corpus. Our spoken corpus contains 10 to 12 hours recording data with phonological annotations that focus on 2 areas of segmental features, 2 areas of suprasegmental features, and mispronunciation. For the reading task, the recording is feature tagged according to a feature marking scheme which contains both suprasegmental level features and segmental level features. Here are the phonological analysis foci we used for annotating the corpus data. In terms of segmental features, we annotated consonant change, vowel change, and mispronunciation. For suprasegmental features, we annotated retroflex final and tone. There are 2 functions available in the corpus, browse and search. For the browse function, you can filter speaker by their gender, age, and major program, such as English, Chinese, and psychology. In the data page, you can find speaker information, downloadable recordings, and unannotated transcript of the speech. At the bottom of the page, we offered a feature list with clickable items. You can click the items that would like to view or click All to view all items. After selecting the features, transcript with annotated features will be shown automatically. We use different colors to represent different pronunciation features. If you have a specific pronunciation feature in mind and would like to know how this feature is performed by learners, you can use search function. Let's take back nasal vowel change as an example. In the search page, select the category of your target feature. In this case, we select vowel change. Then the system will show you types of vowels involved under the category, including the target feature, back nasal vowel. After that, you will see a list of back nasal vowels. Select the vowel that you'd like to view. Finally, the system will provide options that contain the target feature. Search result will be available once you have finished the selection. When you enter the speaker's data page, the target feature will be annotated automatically on the transcript. This is the corpus and AI-aided pronunciation teaching and learning approach that we proposed. There are 2 phases. The first one is the self-directed explicit language pronunciation learning. We use the pronunciation corpus to identify common English and Mandarin pronunciation features produced by learners in Hong Kong. At the same time, we also use AI tools to learn the articulatory knowledge and make comparison between English or Mandarin and Cantonese phonology. In the second phase, we focus on perception and production of the speech. For the perception, we listen to speech samples generated from text-to-speech AI tools for a comparison between native speakers' production and learners' production, which can be accessed in the pronunciation corpus. For the production, there are 3 stages. First, we interact with conversational AI tools by giving proper prompts orally. Second, we receive oral feedback from the AI tools on pronunciation features. Finally, we judge whether the feedback from the AI tools is reliable with the linguistic knowledge we learned in the first phase. In general, we follow this procedure to integrate corpus and AI to learn pronunciation. First, we check the corpus data and identify common pronunciation features produced by learners. Then we compare the learner's pronunciation with the native speaker's speech generated by text-to-speech AI tools. After that, we produce our own speech and give prompts to the conversational AI tools. The tools will give us feedback on our pronunciation. Before we decide whether the feedback is appropriate or not, we check the corpus data again. In the following slides, we will introduce 3 AI tools: Copilot, Murph, and Speaker Coach. The first AI tool that we will use to improve pronunciation learning is the conversational AI tools, including ChatGPT and Copilot. We use these tools to build up ideas and receive feedback on the phonological features which influence pronunciation accuracy. Copilot is a conversational AI tool created by Microsoft. It is trained by the GPT-4 model and comes with a microphone function, which allows users to interact with it orally. It supports 8 languages, including English and Mandarin Chinese. The access is free with a Microsoft account. You can scan this QR code to visit Copilot.
Microsoft 365 Copilot is powered by what we call the Copilot system. a sophisticated processing and orchestration engine. It harnesses the power of 3 foundational technologies: the Microsoft 365 apps, that's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, and more. The Microsoft Graph, that's all your content and context, your emails, files, meetings, chats, and calendar. And a large language model, or LLM, a creative engine capable of parsing and producing human-readable text, all accessible through natural language. It starts with a prompt from you in an app. Copilot pre-processes the prompt through an approach called grounding. Put simply, grounding improves the quality of the prompt, so you get answers that are relevant and actionable. One of the most important parts of grounding is making a call to the Microsoft Graph to retrieve your business content and context. Copilot combines this user data from the graph with other inputs to improve the prompt. It then sends that modified prompt to the LLM. You may be familiar with what an LLM can do based on your experience with ChatGPT or Bing Chat. Copilot takes the response from the LLM and post-processes it. This post-processing includes additional grounding calls to the graph, responsible AI checks, security, compliance and privacy reviews, and command generation. Finally, Copilot sends a response to the user and commands back to the apps. Copilot iteratively processes and orchestrates these sophisticated services to produce a result that feels like magic.
The second AI tool is called Murph, a text-to-speech AI tool which offers a selection of 100% natural-sounding AI voices in 20 languages. We use Murph to generate tailor-made samples, then imitate the pronunciation of the AI tool.
Today, I will introduce a human-like text-to-speech AI tool, which is called Murph. You can ask the tool to read aloud any paragraphs or passages. Please use this QR code to get access to this platform and create an account. Then you can get access to the interface of this AI tool. Click Open Studio, and then Create Project. You can enter the text that you would like to ask the tool to read and select a voice. You can choose male or female, age, and accent of the voice. You can also choose the tone of this voice. For example, happy or sad. The pitch and speed are also modifiable. To make the voice naturally, you can also add pauses. For example, you can add a strong pause after a sentence and a medium pause when there is a comma. Let's look at an example. I selected the poem, When You Are Old by William Butler Yeats. I asked the AI tool to read this poem, using a sad tone, with a relatively lower speed. I also added suggested pauses. Then, please generate audio and play. Let's listen to the AI tool's production.
When You Are Old by William Butler Yeats. When you are old and gray and full of sleep and nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read and dream of the soft look your eyes had once, and of their shadows deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true? But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and love the sorrows of your changing face. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur, a little sadly, how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars.
It's human-like, right? When you would like to practice your pronunciation, you can ask this tool to make a tailor-made sample and imitate. You wouldn't have expected it. But the voice in this video is generated by AI. Surprise? Thank you for your watching.
The last AI tool is called Immersive Reader and Speaker Coach, developed by Microsoft. They are the automatic speech recognition AI tools built into Word and PowerPoint for web and Teams of Microsoft 365, which can evaluate various aspects of the reading speech or presentation, such as pronunciation, pitch, pacing, and use of filler words, to help individuals improve their pronunciation and presentation skill. They provide a private and personalized environment where we can practice reading speech and presentation, and receive automatic, real-time feedback while practicing.
In this video, we will guide you step by step through the use of Speaker Coach to improve your presentation skills. Now, let's get started. Open your presentation in PowerPoint for the web, and please ensure that you've signed in with a personal Microsoft account. Click on Slideshow tab on the ribbon, below the title bar, then select Rehearse with Coach. The PowerPoint is displayed in a full-screen view and a small window is shown in the bottom right corner of your screen. When you're ready, click on Start Rehearsing in the lower right corner. Make sure to enable the Show Real-Time Feedback option below the button, so you can receive on-screen guidance from Speaker Coach while rehearsing. For example, when I used frequently in my speech, the coach reminded me by providing a real-time prompt like this.
Thank you for your attention to our presentation.
Besides, the coach also gave feedback on the words I mispronounced, with playable recordings from native speakers.
Firstly, let's take a close look at the participants. 19 participants were involved in this study, including 4 native speakers of Southern British English and 15 Hong Kong Cantonese ESL learners.
Participants.
When it noticed a slower pace, the coach prompted me to speak a bit faster in terms of pace.
With over 97% of the words falling within the K1 and K2 word lists.
When the coach noticed that I was reading the slides word for word, it recommended avoiding such reliance. Instead, it encouraged me to summarize the key points in a more original manner.
Namely, the beginning of data collection and 12 months later.
Additionally, the coach recognized my progress and offered motivating feedback, such as, "Off to a good start. Keep at it."
Well, a one-way ANOVA was employed to examine the differences of CSP occurrences among native speakers and Hong Kong learners at 2 different time points for each CSP category and overall CSPs. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
When you're done rehearsing, just press Escape key on your keyboard to exit the current view. And you'll receive a report that includes a summary of your performance, including details on the amount of time spent, the number of slides rehearsed, your pace, fillers, repetitive language, inclusiveness, pitch, originality, and pronunciation. In terms of pronunciation, it's worth noting that in addition to the list of frequently mispronounced words, the coach offers the opportunity to listen to recordings of native speakers pronouncing these words at both fast and slow speeds, and also allows users to practice pronunciation while receiving instant corrective feedback.
Elicited. Elicited. Elicited.
Elicited.
Contemporary. Contemporary.
Contemporary. Contemporary.
Hopefully, rehearsing with presenter coach and PowerPoint for the web to receive real-time feedback can greatly assist in improving your presentation.
We will give you more details and activities on the AI tools in the coming sessions. That's all for the introduction. Thank you for watching.